All right. Got a doctor's appointment. Everyone's at the funeral for the guy that died at the city office. Don't know where it's at, but anyway. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I had an appointment at 1:30, and they adjusted my schedule at 12:30. I gotta get there like now. Uh, what all these lines are in the clouds. Weird. Nothing to talk about here, just lines in the clouds. Don't know where Bobby is. So two things. One, you have a woman come out from 1994, she claims. Well, why didn't she come out and say something before? Like the first term, for instance. Hey, what's going on in this about? I know that's you from your icon, not that I'm looking at chat, but I'm just that good. I can look at the road and I can see that at the same time. At least this time we can, not all the time. It's really odd that Harris is claiming that in Trump's younger days he would take payments and bribes and got money from a bunch of other people and did all kinds of this and that and the other thing, which is everything that she has been known for doing. I find that to be interesting. That everything that she blames Trump doing, she is actually doing it or has done it. For instance, I seen a sign yesterday or the other day when I went to go get my haircut. I saw a sign that said, "Oh, the Democrats will protect Medicare and Social Security." I don't know of any time I've ever seen or heard of any Democrats protecting Social Security or Medicare. Okay? So, and this whole idea of she will raise our taxes, that needs to go. And then the whole thing about the stuff that we can't really talk about because they say we got it wrong, so we can't really talk about it. We don't know enough about it. She got it wrong. But anyway, she wants to blame Trump on being a fascist. Okay, I don't know if you even know what that means. I did actually look that up. But I don't think that President Trump is anything close to what you can call a fascist or a Nazi or a white supremacist or whatever. Many different terms that they can use. I don't think that he is that at all. And maybe I gotta do like what Hillary, I say Hell, Hillary. Maybe I gotta do what she said. I'm gonna get the deprogramming and reprogramming of our Trump deplorables, which is what I am. I'm a proud Trump deplorable. I hope other people are. And hey, if you're not, we're not like the other party that kicks you out of the rally because you don't want to talk like we do. Nah, if you don't like us, that's fine. You don't have to. Be respectful though when you're in the rally, you know. Anyhow, you can yell Jesus saves, Jesus is Lord, Christ is King. You can just say all that in my rally. I don't care. Oh boy, that's been the talk the last couple of rallies I've seen. Just the last couple of days. Had the UFC fighter come up talk, and he said, "Oh yeah, praise Jesus. We're not going to kick you out of this rally here." That's awesome. Well, Polymarket is a betting site which gives sort of accurate readings on what the polls are doing. And when I looked at it this morning, it was 65-7 to 34. No, 65-4 to 37-4, something like that. Trump, of course, being in front. So, and then, okay, when she was on the talk with Anderson Cooper, which I can't stand that guy, but anyway, beyond all of that, beyond not being able to stand inside of that guy, I still listened to part of the interview, and he asked her a simple question, and she couldn't answer even one question, and had a couple of people from the audience ask questions, and she could not even answer it coherently and explain what she wanted to do.
Oh my god,
You can look
yeah, son of a bitch.
what? What,
No,
Bobby?
nothing. Just
I was talking about how she messed up on her interview with Anderson Cooper and other interviews that she's been on, that she had an opportunity to answer and share what she wanted to share, and she couldn't do it. Nobody else was here, Bobby.
yeah, save it for that show,
Yeah, I couldn't see what she was saying, so. Uh, but I had to talk to myself, or I'd be going to sleep, not talking at all.
No, that's a sad.
And what is that? What is that notification? Come on now.
It's
I know.
Oh, by the way, I
I,
got my tablet.
oh, good. cool. So that's like your Christmas gift, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad you got here just in time to say hi to Mr. Rock. Almost not quite yet. Got another second here. 30 seconds.
Okay.
Everybody in chat has to say hi to Mr. Rock when we go by him. Because if
Okay.
you don't, what happens if they don't, Bobby?
You got an asteroid coming right at you.
It'll be the first time in history a rock out of the heavens falls on your house. All right, now say hi to Mr. Rock.
Hey, Mr. Rock, Mr. Rocky Boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Oh, boy.
live with a idiotic uncle or whatever.
What now?
You ever had a fondle with someone that doesn't like your free choice?
No, no, not really.
Okay, okay, I was wondering.
I dealt with my aunt and my uncle and aunt. Of course, they're brothers and sisters, right? My dad's brothers and sisters, and they were Jehovah's Witnesses. That was kind of weird because they had a whole different way of explaining things, and I never held it against them. Not at all. Probably could have waited 5 minutes. Track got to go by me, but oh well. Man, they're coming up fast. Dude, they're going like 75. Holy crap! I'm going 60. Yeah, my grandmother that was Christian Science. That was fun. Especially when she tried to tell me that nothing physical is gonna harm you. It's not physical. It's not gonna hurt you.
So, might be.
Because they believed in the metaphysical world that everything was, energy. It was just your thought energy. It wasn't anything physical. That's the only thing I can understand what they're trying to explain. Christian Science. So anyway, I made a point to my grandmother, which we never had another conversation after I did this, and it might have been kind of rude, but you know what? I got her before she died. She did end up getting saved, so to speak. She went through the salvation process and stopped being Christian Science. So I thought that was pretty cool. So for about 10 years in her final resting place at the nursing home, she ended up being saved and was able to share the gospel with other people. So that was cool. But anyway, in the case of her, when I proved my point, I said, well, what if I were to tip this big stove? Now, she had one of those big iron stoves. Remember the white ones she used to have? Big old heavy solid iron white ones. Remember those?
Yeah.
And you couldn't move it unless you had a forklift. That's how heavy this thing was. Now there was no way I could tip this thing over on her foot. But the visual was there. I said, Grandma, if I tipped this stove over on your foot, you'd have a broken foot, and then you'd be really mad at me. And she said, you can't do that. And she was right, I couldn't do that. But the point of the matter is, I was trying to explain to her that it was a solid item that would break her foot if it fell on her. That was my point. Okay? I didn't want to do her harm. I'm just saying. Sometimes you have to give an example of an actual situation until you learn your lesson. Okay? Um, Sadly, sometimes you don't survive the lesson, but then most of the time, no, you do.
Yeah.
I mean, like I learned after wrecking my dad's motorcycle that I better wear a helmet from now on. So of course I don't ride motorcycles anymore, but when I did ride motorcycles after that, I always wore a helmet, whether it's law or not. Because I figured out, hey, that was pretty close that time. So yeah, there's things that we can do that we need to share. We might not all agree with certain things, but there is things that we can do to help share our thoughts and our messages that we want to get out. And we don't have to agree with everything, not at all. I would say we would just have to agree with some things, just to have a conversation.
That's it. That's it.
I mean, like when we used to talk, you remember we talked about this before. When we talk with Empire all the time, he was Muslim and he was from East India, whatever,
Yeah.
wherever that is, wherever he was at. But he was always polite. He was always respectful. We all got along fine, I thought. You know, we had a good time talking with him,
Uh-huh.
and I'm sure that our religious ideals were totally different, but we were adults enough to where we can actually learn, some things that he had to share, and that's what we got to be. We got to be adult enough to
Sometimes
get
I wish,
along.
sometimes I wish people will take me as an adult.
Yeah,
My uncle just needs to know how to calm down.
yeah. All right. Yeah, they messed up my time schedule. I was thinking I was going to get here at 1:30, and then he called me up and said, "Hey, can you come in early?" All right, I'll go park over there. So we settled on 12:30. There I am.
All right, are we ready for the factory rejects or anything?
Yeah.
All right. So, let's go.
Dr. Pros.
Yeah, Dr. Pros reminding you that you should continue listening and watching the Earth Radio on your favorite device on Mixler, Podbean, YouTube, X, Trouble, Rumble, and Instagram. And stand away because we're in need of donations. Because if you do not either come in my movie or even my TIE fighter, I will beam you up. You better pray to God because it always happened to you in your wallet. So you better scan it right away. Thank you.
Scan, scan, scan. Yeah, it doesn't cost anything to scan. You can donate 1, 3, or 5. And if you want to donate more, you can go to earthradio.com, click on the big PayPal button, and donate what you want.
Yes.
All right. So there you go. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you on the way home. All right. And bye for
right.
now.
Thank you for watching. I'm telling you.